Regina Daniels, why are you full of fake life? Why the lies? Why did you come out and lied to Nigerians that you bought a house? You rented a house, you come out, tell us that you don't buy a house. Stand in front of the house, they take picture. Would they tell you congratulations, not knowing that you rented this house, Regina Daniels? Why did you come out to lie to us that your husband did you? The Ned Woko I know is not a woman. Why you, Regina Daniels? The fake life and lies is too much. You don't go hire car. They work out the whole Nigeria for SUV. The person when you hire the car from, you never pay and finish. The man has called you out on social media now that you are owing him 570,000 naira. What till you can't do na borrow pose? Regina Daniels, you and I know that you can match up to the lifestyle when Ned Woko don't lay down for you. It is better you put pride aside, you put lies aside, and go back to your husband. Forget all these things when you do for social media. Nobody really send you. Forget this validation when you dey sick. Stop doing Mbulu Mili. Stop doing and go back to your husband. Go back to Ned Woko. Why would you come out and lie to us that you bought a house? You there for private jets. They drink kai kai. They shout, Mora high, Mora high. You are showing no remorse. Ned Woko is a respected man. Why do you want to tarnish that man's image by lying against him? You know, say you did lie. All the women with the Ned Woko life before you enter the life never come out talk say Ned Woko. The elder brother way Mumu. The guy just they follow you up and down. He no one give you advice. You know what advise you to go back to your husband's house.
So Regina Daniels posted this picture of her in this big house yesterday, and the people started congratulating her. According to the gist, she no buy house. Sadly, she didn't buy house. Okay, should I say allegedly that she didn't buy house? You notice that they didn't show inside of this house. They didn't buy house. She didn't buy house. All this one just using to cloud chase, for social media validation and all that. All this is social media validation. There's a lot going on. Like, there's a lot going on in that family right now. And with that, she not buy house. She not buy house. Is it rented? I think it's rented also. But she didn't buy that house. Her children is still with the husband. That's another sad part. Can she live without her children? See, but there's some things, you don't post on social media. Not everything you bring on social media. What are you trying to prove? Social media validation. People you are posting on social media, they will be there for your downfall.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So news have it that Regina did not actually purchase the house, instead is rented. Well, I'm not sure, we don't know, it's allegedly. However, if she rented that house, I can see why. Regina is trying to prove a point. When she was going into this marriage, a lot of people were against it. People were screaming, don't do it, you're too young. Not only are you marrying a man that is 40 something years older than you, but he has a sixth wife. It was like, what are you doing? But she was peppering us. Instead, she was showing us that it's the right decision, and people started buying into that narrative that she knows what she's doing, that she's the only one that can advise them. Girls were wishing they would find an older man. Girls were telling Regina, please ask Ned if she will take me as a seventh wife. She kept living that lifestyle. So all of a sudden, for that video to leak, where we can see that is not all she said. I mean, she did interviews saying that it's sweeter inside the house than what they even show online. So now people are looking at her like, you were telling stories.
My husband now Odogo, true, now real Odogo. The feeling for inside house. True, it's past waiting with they even put online. Because sometimes when I see comments say where people say, oh, no, be so then they inside house. So me and I'm gonna read the comments, we go laugh. Go say if only say they know house, we take day go inside house. Anything where I want like this, I go get them.
You were suffering instead. So she cannot bear that. She cannot bear that came out. So what is she going to do? She has to change the narrative. She doesn't want those people to say, we were right. We told you so. So she has to make it seem like she knew what she was doing all along. She has to make it seem like this is what she had planned all along and she didn't lose out, so that it wasn't actually a loss for her. It wasn't a mistake for her, that marriage actually served her, because after all, she's balling. She's still balling now. So that is what is happening. Usually when girls go against advice, especially of their family members, friends, and community, for example, marry a boy that nobody approved of, they would rather buy inside that marriage than come out. They would rather buy because they don't want people to say, I told you so. It's just human nature. Human beings are built that way. You want to prove people wrong, even when you don't need to. So that's what she's doing now. She's trying to say, hey, that video you saw, forget that. This is what is happening. I'm still in charge. I'm still in control. I don't know who advised her to do that, but the private jet, they were all strategic to change the narrative. People were saying that she doesn't have anything in her name. that she's poor, she wasn't making money, that Ned had everything under control. So she wants to change that narrative. She wants to let you know that yes, she does have money. She can even buy a house of, I think they say, 600 million naira. I don't know if it's true or not anyway, but for that rumor to even be creeping up, there's a reason. I'm not sure. Another person came out on Facebook saying that Regina rented a car from him and haven't paid, and it was like, I think, 300,000 naira. So things are creeping up here and there. Like I said before, if I were to advise Regina, I would say lay low, lay low. Again, Ned is not somebody to toy with. Your Ned have not reacted though. The only thing Ned said in an interview is that everything is under control. And he said it with such a confidence that is scary. There's a reason he says everything is under control. Ned is a calculated man. He knows what he's doing. So now I heard that Sammy, the brother, was invited by the police. I had things coming up here and there. I don't know what makes them think that Regina will just come out of Ned's house, buy a big house, start throwing money up and down, private jet and all that. And Ned will sit back and watch. Come on now. I don't know. I keep saying that Regina needs adults in her life to guide her. She's still a child. She's still a child. That's one thing we all agree in. She's still a child, even though she plays a part in what is happening. Because even when a child does something, when a child commits a crime, they have something they call juvenile detention or juvenile whatever in some countries. So a child is not completely excused because they're a child. So for the decision she made, she held responsible, but to some extent, you still excuse her in some extent because she's still a child. Okay, however, the problem will be for her to continue to make mistakes. She's now 25. Honestly, at this point, her frontal lobe is completely developed. The area that is involved in decision making develops on completely by the age of 25. So Regina is no longer being considered a child. So whatever she's doing going forward now, she will be held responsible by people that understand that. So she needs to chill, needs to calm down, needs to strategize, needs to do these things on the background. Even if she did buy the house, these are things she could be working on the background till she sees a permanent faith with Ned. Whether they're going back, whether they're not going back, how the arrangement to see her children, how Ned wants to handle it, if Ned is going to let her go totally free or whatnot. These things are important. When she gets all those things settled, then she can begin to show off these things. But no, she's trying to change narrative, make people believe that she's still in control and she knows what she's doing. I think it would have been better for her to continue to allow people to, fight for her, to say that she's a child, to feel sorry for her, to see her as a victim. But she's literally saying, "Don't feel sorry for me, or don't cry for me, Argentina. I am balling. I am doing well. I'm dancing. I'm good." In as much as that is truly what I want for her, I want her to be good. But I think she could do all those things in the background for now, till further notice. At least till we see what Ned have in mind. Because Ned is not talking, Ned is not saying anything. Ned is scary to me. Okay? Ned is not the one you want to pepper. He has all the money in the world. What are you peppering him for? Or if you're doing it for online validation, these are people that are rooting for you. These are people that are on your side. They're not even laughing at you like people would think they would, except for maybe a handful. Most people were behind Regina, especially because of the domestic violence. Because women don't want to hear domestic violence at all. They were even excusing, even if she's doing drugs, you still don't touch her. Okay, drug allegation is still there, is still pending. Nobody has denied it, nobody has confirmed it. Even the allegation of domestic violence, nobody have confirmed it. Nobody has anyway. Ned have denied it. Okay, so we don't know what is going on. If indeed there's drug involved, then I'm scared for her. But if those were lies and there's no drug involved, thank God. All we can do is keep following the story and bringing you guys update. The update now is the house has or is it rented? Me, for the fact that these things are creeping up, rumors start, and eventually there's always element of truth in these rumors. So if that is true, then she probably will finish the money that she does have soon because the house is not hers. So every time she pays rent, and I hear it's millions of naira, that's money coming out of her pocket. And she cannot say, okay, we'll sell the house and recover the money. It's just going to waste. So I don't know. But I do wish Regina well. I do hope she knows what she's doing. I do hope that she comes out okay after all said and done. And especially her children will come out okay after all said and done. Anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and may God bless you. Bye.